Welcome and welcome back, everybody. Tabletop Toki here, and in today's video, we'll be doing a solo playthrough of Galdor's Grip, an 18-card in-hand game. During the course of the playthrough, I'll give a tutorial about how the game is played, and be sure you stick around for the end of the video where I share my thoughts about the game in general. But without further ado, let's get started. Here we have the game of Galdor's Grip set up and ready to play. Over the course of the game, we'll be exploring our 18-card deck, which represents our mind, where an evil has been locked away. So our goal is to keep that evil locked away and escape before meeting our demise. For setup, you're going to start by choosing the 18 cards you'll be using. Today, we'll be playing with the core deck, and as you can see, they're all oriented in the same fashion. You'll then shuffle up those cards, and you're ready to go. Each turn will consist of two phases, an encounter phase and an explore phase. In the encounter phase, you'll start by interacting with the top card. If it's face down, you'll flip it face up. Some of the cards will have text that will trigger based on different things, like when it moves to the bottom of the deck, if it's on top of the deck, etc. And some of the cards will also have rotation icons showing that you can rotate the card, which gains you access to the different values and different abilities, potentially also stars, which are worth points. And our goal is to escape with 9 or more points. After you've interacted with the top card of the deck as much as you want, you're then going to explore. You'll look at the value in the top left corner of the card and select that many cards to move to the bottom of your hand. Now you can either select the value on the top card or the second card if it's revealed as well. All 5 cards will go down in that order with the exception of the top card, which can be placed in any of the different positions when reordering. And again, we're trying to collect 9 stars and trigger the end condition in order to win. So for our first turn, we did encounter this Maleficent Maze, which allows us to rearrange the order of all cards moving to the bottom of the deck. We can use it as a 5 or a 2. I think we'll use it as a 2 just so we can see more cards. And then we're going to our next encounter. We have an East Binding Stone, so it can be a 2 or a 5 as well. And if it's adjacent to a card of the same value, we gain a star. So if this 2 is next to that other 2 later on, that would be really good. So we'll keep it as a 2 for now. And we have a Figment of Fairgoat. If this was on top of the deck prior to this turn, we rotate it, which would give us a star, but if it happens again, we actually lose. So this is one of those traps that we may encounter. And we have another one, which is a 3. Yikes. Let's put it away from the 1 so that we don't get the 1 and then the 3 triggered back to back. We have a West Binding Stone, which is a 3 or a 4. I think we'll save it as a 3 for now. We'll just leave it there because we don't really know the composition of our deck. Oh, well, there's a 3. So if the sum of all cards moving to the bottom of the deck is 13 or higher, we rotate. And you can see we get an asterisk, which can be used as any value 1 through 6 of our choice. And we would get a star as well. So we do want to get that eventually. Okay, let's flip. We have Vault of Avarice. If it's on top of the deck, if the sum of the next 2 cards in the deck is a 7, we rotate the card, which again gets us a star and an asterisk. Unfortunately, we don't have that quite yet, so we're going to move these 4 down. Now, we're back to that Maleficent Maze, which we saw before. If we go through the 2, we can put those together, but then we're going to draw our Figment of Fairgoat again, because we have that 2, or we can rotate it to a 5. If we do the 5 for this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we also land on the Figment. So I think we need to break it up and make this a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. But we are going to put this next to the 2 so that we can flip it and hopefully get a point for that East Binding Stone later on. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh my goodness. We have a Figment again. 2? Oh no. And this is already showing. So we have 1, 2, 3. Yikes, that is such a bad combo. I'm going to tuck that down there. Oh, but the 3 and the 3 is good. Let's do that. Okay, so 3 and 3 are next to each other. Oh, we could also do the 4, but I think we'll do this and reveal this card instead. Okay, Deep Root Depths, 3 or 4. We can rotate any card moving to the bottom of the deck that has a rotation icon. 3, yeah, we don't have one here, and we don't have these revealed, so we don't know. So we'll just do these 3 for now, and flip this one. Veiled Stare, a 2 or a 5. If the deck contains 3 or more adjacent cards in ascending or descending order, we gain a star. So it looks like a 2, 3, 4, or like a 6, 5, 4. Yep, that's how numbers work. We can do this as a 5 or a 2. If we do 5, we get back to here pretty quickly. Let's make it a... Well, 5 and 4 next to each other is pretty good. And then if we can get a 3 there too, that's not bad. So maybe let's try the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then we need the 3 over here. It'll be fine. We'll see what happens. We have a 6. Ooh. Okay, if the deck contains exactly 3 6s, not including asterisks, we gain 2 stars. And we can use this as a 6 or a 1, 4, 5, 6. I mean, we might as well keep it that way. The only advantage to doing this one is that we could do the 2 and reveal this, but then we're like really close to getting these 2 figment cards. So we don't really want to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll help us bypass those. Let's see, we have a 5. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's 3, 4, 5 though. So that's good for that other card, which gets us the point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we'll do that, I suppose. And then we have the 3, 2, 3. The sum of all cards moving to the bottom is 13 or higher. Right now we have 8. We don't know what this card is. So that's unfortunate. Do we want to move the 3 back to try to get another sequence though? Probably. Then we have 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then this is tricky because we have the 6, 5, 2, blah, blah, blah. And then we get the figment, which is not great. But if we do this, then we could do the 2 to get this and see what that is. So we'll do the 1. Unless we have 3 6s, which I don't believe that we do. We only have the 1. So let's do the 1. And then we have 5, or we can flip it to a 2. Let's do the 2. And we're going to flip these 2 down and see what this is. Okay, we have another binding stone, not bad. And we want to bypass all of these. So we're gonna make that a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we put it at the top, we can move this. No, we put it at the bottom. That might, I don't like that these are all together, but then the 4s could be together, which would get us a point each. 2, 3. And we can use the 4 or the 3. Let's use the 4 so we can uncover this card. Yeah, I think that's good. All right. Ooh, Galdor's Grip. Okay, so if this is anywhere in the deck, when all 4 binding stones are face up in the deck, we get to rotate this card, which will help us trigger the end of the game. So let's see, do we have 4 binding stones? We have a bunch of face down stuff. 1, east, 2, south, west, and we're looking for, I guess that means north. This can be a 1 through 6. So let's do it as a 4 so that we can reveal this card. And let's put this at the bottom. I don't think it matters. Yeah, let's leave that there. Okay. So we have Frenzied Flame. Rotate this card and then move it to a random spot in the deck and this turn. And that's if it's on top of the deck, but it will get us points. So let's put it there. Okay. Let's see. North Binding Stone. There it is. So Galdor's Grip is going to automatically turn because it's anywhere in the deck. So if this is on top of the deck, that triggers the end of the game. And if we have 9 stars, we win. If we don't, we lose. Well, 9 or more, I should say. So we got the 1. Do we want to flip this over and see what it is? Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't, that would get us a point, and that would get us a point. I think we're gonna get a little crazy here. We're gonna use this as a 6. And hopefully then we can rotate some other things to be 6s too, to maybe get the 2 points from here before we get back to the grip card. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna put it here next to maybe this card. Does that work? Next to this card? Yeah, because then we can rotate this to a 6 and hopefully get the points too. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Figment of Farragut, we rotate it since it's on top. We do 1, we rotate it since it's on top. We do 2 or 5. 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5 so we can get rid of this card. And then we flip whatever this is. Farragut's Fortress. Peek at a face down card in the deck. If there are none, lose the game. Okay, we do have, oh my gosh, we have 1. Oh, that's rough. Okay, and it's another figment. So I think we want to rotate this to a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll get that Figment of Farragut, which is a 4 or a 1, which we can then rotate the 6. Yeah, okay, this is good. So we're gonna use this as a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna put those at the bottom. Okay. Then we get the figment, all right. But we're gonna use this 1 instead to move 1 card down, rotate this to a 6. So we have 2 6s. And I think that's our third 6 too then, right? Because we kept that as a 6 back there. So there'll be 2 points for this card. So we have 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, math is hard. 4, 5, 6. Oh no, that's bad. Because then lose the game. So back up a little bit. Let's keep this as a 1. Let's make this a 1. Still points there, but not the 2 from the others. And then we have our 2s. Or we can do 5. If we do 2, then we have East Binding Stone, which we can then rotate to a 5, but that's not great. If we rotate this to a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we can rotate that for a point. Let's do it. Okay, and I'm gonna put that on the bottom so it can be next to this card. This rotates. 1, 2, 3, 4, or we can do 5. We cannot see this card. We'll lose because we don't have any face down cards to peek at. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5s are next to each other, right? Oh, that doesn't matter. Those cards don't get points for being next to each other. My bad. I think we messed up our sequence of 4, 5 though. Where was it? We had this one. 3, 4. So we'll put it here for the 3, 4, 5. Maintain that. And then we can use this as a 3 or a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not great. We can rotate some of these. So we could rotate this one to a 2. So we have a 1, 2, 3 as a backup. The question is, do we want to move 3 cards or 2? Well, if we do 3 from here, 1, 2. Ooh, okay. So if we do the 3, right? 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we'll have this one, which we can rotate to a 6, and then do that one to a 6. But then, 2, 3. Oh, wait a minute. And then we would have this card, which is just random. So it would be a 6 only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll have the stone. I think that's fine. So I said we want to do the 3, right? Oh my gosh. We'll move the 3 to the bottom. So we have the 1, 2, 3. And then we have 1, 2, 3. If the sum is 13 or higher, it's not. It's at 11. And then we rotate this to a 6, but we'll use the 1 on the second card to move 1 card down. We'll rotate this to a 6 so that the 6s are together. 4, 5, 6. Okay, those go to the bottom. And then we have a 4 or a 3, which is not next to anything good. But we can move it when we go down there. Oh no. Either way, I think we've lost because we're gonna end. Oh, we can do a 5. Oh, that's perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We put these 4s next to each other for points. And they're 2 binding stones too, so that's even better. And then we have Galdor's Grip. So this is on top of the deck, and this triggers the end of the game. So we're gonna check our stars. So we have, that's nothing. If the deck contains 3 or more adjacent cards in ascending order, gain 1 star, which we have a 1, 2, and 3. So that's 1 point. Okay, any more points? Uh-oh, that's a 1 point. 3 6s, we get 2 stars. There's 2, and we have, I thought we had, 6. So that's 1, 2, 3. This is adjacent to a 6, so that's a point. 4, 5 for that one. This one's not adjacent to a 2, unfortunately, so that's no point. We're at 5 though, not bad. 6, 7, nothing there. 8, and then these 2, 9, 10, and then we have 11. So we have successfully completed a trip through our minds and finished a game of Galdor's Grip. So there you have it. That is a solo playthrough of Galdor's Grip. The fact that this game can be played in hand, anywhere, out and about, makes for a lot of versatility. I love also that there are the base 18 cards plus a couple little expansions where you can switch things up so that you're not just seeing the same cards every time, and you can get different combos with more stars or less stars. So I think that really adds to the replayability. And even then, it's still only a deck of, you know, a few cards. I think overall, this one's a really cool one to pick up. Right now, it is available as a print and play file, which is what my copy is. I have heard that there are talks about, at least at this time, that there are talks about a publisher picking it up and actually doing a published version with new art from a human artist. Definitely, if you're wanting a printed copy with that updated art, you can keep an eye out for that and search on the BGG page. I certainly am keeping an eye out because I think this one is a really interesting puzzle. There's just enough going on with rotating the cards, with pushing your luck on timing, with those different point cards and trying to uncover all the stones in order to be able to complete the final challenge. And again, the mechanics are just very simple, very straightforward, so you can play in just a couple quick minutes. This is a really great game to play on little breaks, or again, if you're like traveling, this is an awesome one to bring along in terms of a solo option. So if you haven't already, I would definitely encourage you to check out the print and play. And if you're looking for a published copy, then I just want to put that on your radar that that is hopefully going to be coming at some point soon. And that's about all the time we have for today. If you have any other suggestions for solo games, particularly micro games or even in-hand card games, please let me know down in the comments below. And while you're there, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification icon so that you can be notified anytime I upload a new solo party video. I do also want to say a huge shout out to our channel members for being fantastic people, especially that one over there. That's the best. But if you want to sign up for a channel membership, they do start as low as 99 cents per month. Like, what can you get for 99 cents, honestly? Any support in the form of comments, likes, subscribes, notifications, or membership is always welcome and appreciated. So thank you so much as always for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.